I think the chains are secure now. God, this is really nerve-wracking. I can't imagine what it's like for you, considering you're the one that's actually in danger right now. Thank you for coming with me and staying by my side. I kept telling myself that I can handle it on my own. Everyone else does, right? They just get ready and then grit their teeth through the pain of transformation, but I don't know. I thought I'd be good. I thought I could handle it, but the more and more I thought about it and just how bad I am with things like pain and being alone in general. Regardless, I just really appreciate you coming here. There's probably still some time before the full moon reaches its peak, so I don't know. I guess we can just sit here and wait. It's better to be ready early than late, right? It's weird having this big iron collar around my neck and these shackles. I hope it is enough to hold me down. It's hard to tell, especially when it's your first time, how strong you're going to be or if they'll fit right, all that stuff. The things that normal people generally don't have to worry about. But lucky for me, happened to be born a werewolf. Oh. It sucks that it had to be this year that that my transformations began. Because it's the year I met you. And I hadn't wanted our first interactions to... Well, all my life I just wanted to be normal, but I knew that when my 18th birthday rolled around, there wasn't anything I could do. I'd hoped that either before or after I'd find somebody that I fell in love with, so they could either see me when I've already gotten used to it, or before I've become a full-fledged monster. You don't see me as a monster? It's nice of you to say, but I'm not sure you'll think that once I've transformed. In fact, you probably ought to leave here soon. Like, even with these chains, it's probably not safe for you to be in the cellar with me after enter wolf form. Who knows if I'll recognize you? I'm really scared. Really, really scared. I don't want to feel that kind of pain of my bones all... And then... I don't know how I'd feel if I hurt someone. Especially you. I don't think I could ever forgive myself. I think it's almost reaching the peak. You should probably... What? You're not going anywhere? Are you sure that's a good idea? I'm starting to feel the shifting inside. And it's not pleasant. You've always been stubborn. Fine. If you're not going to go anywhere, then could I ask you to hold me? Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. Hanging in there. I never thought that I'd have someone I could trust this much. Especially someone I've only met recently. Sorry. You trust me too? That might be dangerous, especially considering the situation we're in. I can't believe still that you volunteered to be there with me. Put your life on the line just so that I could be a little bit more comfortable. This is something I'm gonna have to do every month for the rest of my life. Oh. Okay, maybe you should get going. I'm alright. I think maybe it slowed down a bit for now. I don't want you to go, but I'm terrified of doing something to you. Something I can't take back. And I have to learn to do this on my own eventually, right? You're not always going to be there. You want to? You really want to be there every single time? Sit here with me as it gets later and later in the night and I turn into a horrific monster? I don't know if you're crazy or if you're just the most wonderful person I've ever met. Maybe it's both. You're so empathetic and selfless. I don't know how you do it. Huh? You can see fur starting to grow. Yeah. That's good. That's the first thing that changed. I heard from my cousin that when he transforms, the first thing that always changes with him is his mouth. His face just distorts and he gets a big, long wolf mouth right away. Looks ridiculous. Though he's usually the only one to see it. I get the added embarrassment of the person I really, really like seeing me go from, well, normal human being to grotesque half-wolf thing, and then to a fully fledged wolf monster. Will you still see me the same after this? Do you think? Nothing could ever change how you felt about me? I think I feel the same way about you, honestly. Especially after this. I don't think a single thing could stop me from falling madly in love with you. I really want to be with you forever. And if you are able to... Sorry. It's getting more and more difficult to hang in there. But I just want to finish what I have to say. if you are able to stay with me every time I transform, just that one day a month, that would mean the world to me. Not that I expect it of you. I know it's scary and highly dangerous. And also you have to stay up late, which your schedule probably won't always allow you to. But it does mean so much that you'd want to do that for me too. Oh, look away. I think I'm past the point of no return now. You need to get out of here, okay? Please. Just go. Come back when the moon's gone. When the sun rises again. Hello? Is someone there? Oh, is it morning already? Did you put this blanket on me? Thank you. I'll admit that was pretty rough last night. You really did leave at just the right time. It was like my vision went spotty and I couldn't think straight at all. And all I could think about is how the chains kept holding me back. I'm really glad I didn't end up hurting you. But, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe that's because you were there to support me. And having you be the last thing I saw before everything kind of, started to get hazy. It made a difference. I just know it did. And the fact that you stayed until morning, and that you were awake before me, just shows that you really, really devoted yourself this night for what was something you could have died over. Come here. I need to give you a hug. Your smell is so nice. Is that a weird thing to say? It just... Suddenly my sense of smell feels so much more important and strong. It's like a whole other set of eyes. And my hearing, it's just... I won't go on about it, but it feels weird that I'm finally, an adult werewolf. Are you sure that you don't see me any differently now? You're not scared of me? That makes me happy. I was so worried. Worried that I'd never find real love because I'm this creature that I'd be stuck having to only look for other werewolves that could like me. And don't get me wrong, I've met some cool wolves locally, but they're not all for me, you know? Sometimes I need a bit of normalcy in my life, and if my partner was also a wolf, then we'd both just have the same issues. Having someone like you who can support me, I can't express how grateful I am. I feel incredibly lucky. Okay, let's get out of this dingy cellar. I am starving. I could really go for some steak and eggs. How does that sound? Yeah? Alright. I'll race you back to the van. Huh? Yeah, I guess I would be faster, won't I? Especially now. Okay, I'll give you a 10-second head start. How's that? Alright, see you there.